Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to do topic 64 of paper 2, where we are going to discuss landscaping. So the first of all, what is landscape architecture? Landscape architecture. So it is the practice of designing environments designing environments outdoors or indoors, both environment outdoors or indoors, of varying scale that encompasses elements of art, environment, architecture, engineering, and sociology. So what is in landscape architecture? Designing of environment. We just design environment of varying scale that encompasses elements of art, environment, architecture, engineering, sociology. It is involved in designing of spaces. It can be also said as designing of spaces. Involved in designing of spaces that creates and enables life between buildings. It's a very catchy term. You can write in your answer and it will enhance your answer. Life between buildings. Landscape architecture can enhance life between buildings. And what are its principles? Here there are 8 principles. First one is unity. There should be uniformity of everything. Second one is form. Third one is colors. How to use colors? Colors should be attractive. 4 line. 5 should be texture. 6 should be scale. 7 should be balance. There should be balance between every element. 8 should be simplicity and variety. It should not be so much of fascinating. It should be simple, related to our nature and variety. So these are 8 principles of landscaping. Now moving on, what are the steps of landscaping? Steps of landscaping. First of all, we will conduct a site inventory and analysis. Determine our needs. Determine your needs. Thirdly, create functional diagram. Creating functional diagram. Then we will developing conceptual design plans. Developing conceptual design plans and drawing a final design plan. So these are the steps. What we will conduct a site inventory and analysis it. Then I will determine our needs, how we need to do landscaping. Then creating functional diagram of landscaping. Then developing conceptual design plans, and then drawing a final design plan. So these are the steps of landscaping. Now moving on, importance of roof garden. Next topic of this session, that is Importance of roof garden. So we all know what a roof garden, that can be grown on our roof, in balconies, gardening on our roof or balconies, that is roof garden. Now what are its importance? It reduces the urban heat island effect. It reduces urban, we all know there are so many heat island, heat waves. So it reduces urban heat island effect. We all know how much global warming is hitting us, so it reduces the urban heat. Secondly, it reduces the amount of greenhouse gases. Reduces amount of greenhouse gases. Thirdly, how it reduces the GHGs, because it absorbs CO2. You all know, and CO2 is a major GHG. Growing on vegetables and fruits helps in growing on vegetables and fruits on our roof. Reduces and clean storm water runoff. It reduces and cleans storm water runoff. Reduces energy consumption. Or you can say it reduces energy consumption. Suppose your roof is consisting of a garden, so that your rooms will be so much cooler than normal roof. So due to cooler, you will less use your ACs, less use your fans less, so it will reduce energy consumption. A boon to health. It improves our health. Living around plants, living around trees are very good for our health. It enhances architectural enhancement. Enhances architectural enhancement. Temperature control, which I discussed here. Temperature control. Hydrological benefits. When done in large scale, it can become an habitat or corridors for wildlife. It is a very high sentence, but yes, it is possible. Habitat and corridors for wildlife when done on a large scale. You will see, if there is so much trees on your roofs, you will see that so much birds will start making nest there, and they will start living there, so it creates habitat. Next point, last point, it has got recreational opportunities. It is very good for recreation. So these were the importance of roof garden. Now moving on, types and styles of ornamental gardens. Types and styles of ornamental gardens. So there are two types mainly, formal style and informal style. So first of all, we will deal with formal style. Formal style, that is symmetric and symmetrical and using geometry. It is symmetrical. Through the use of geometry, we have made it look very symmetrical. So the major formal gardens are Persian garden, Moorish garden, Mughal garden. So Mughal gardens are important. You should know about it, as per not only as per agriculture optional syllabus. It is they do not ask in detail about this, but for the syllabus of your mains. So what happens? Mughal gardens. There are certain things. There is such a charbagh style. They divide garden in 4 parts. There is running water in the garden. They are important. The usage of arcs and domes in garden. And examples of some of Mughal gardens are Pinjore Garden in Punjab, Pinjore Gardens, Nisat Gardens, Nisat Bagh, it is I think in Kashmir, Shalimar Gardens. So these are examples of Mughal gardens. The Charbagh styles, running water, arcs and domes there. So there is so much use of natural things. After Mughal gardens, we have got Italian gardens, French gardens, or you can say British garden, So these are formal style. Everything is planned in symmetry. Everything is planned as per geometrical styles. So these are formal gardens. Now second, there are informal gardens also. Informal style. Here what you will see. These are the woodlands. Running water was main features in which gardens was created in a natural way. Here what happens, woodland and running water. These two are main features, and gardens are created in no natural way. They're not so much use of symmetry, and they're just planted some flowers, trees in a natural way without using the symmetry. Let me rub it a little. And the examples of these informal gardens are Hindu garden. You can see this in Vrindavan. Second, Buddhist gardens. Third, you can say Japanese gardens. So these are informal garden. There is no much use of symmetry here. Now third one is special types of gardens. Special types of gardens. Here we can see roof and vertical garden. We have discussed roof garden just now. You can see water and bog garden. It is mainly associated with water sources such as rivers, ponds. Terrarium in a container. It is terrarium garden is done in a container. Garden in a container. Use of rocks and miniatures. Here we use rocks and miniatures. You must have seen somewhere this. They create a garden in a simple box or a container of glass container. They will able to see the garden that is present inside the container, and then give the conditions in the container, such as light, humidity, etc. So these were the types and styles of garden. Now we will see next topic of this session, that is commercial floriculture crops. What are some of the commercial floriculture crops? Commercial flori. We have discussed many commercial floriculture crops when we are discussing package of practices of horticultural crops in previous videos, so you must see it. Some of the common commercial floriculture crops are rose, carnation, crescentum, gladius, gerbera, orchids, anthurium, tulip, lilies, etc. So we all have discussed most of the package of practices of the most of the floriculture crops in here. Now what are the states? Which states are mostly doing commercial floriculture? So major states are Karnataka is leader. Karnataka is leader in floriculture in India. Another state which are doing good are Tamil Nadu, Andhra, West Bengal, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Delhi, Haryana. So these states are doing good. These are also the major producers of floriculture. So this was about commercial floriculture crops. I hope you understand this. Now moving to next topic of this session, that is Ikebana. Ikebana. So it is a Japanese art of flower arrangement. It is a Japanese art of flower arrangement. It is a disciplined art form in which nature and humanity are brought together. It is a disciplined art form in which nature plus humanity, they bring together nature and plus humanity, both are brought together. It is often emphasized other areas of the plant such as its stems and leaves, and draws emphasis shape, lines, forms. It often emphasizes on areas of plants such as stems, other areas of plants other than flowers such as stems, leaves, etc., and draws emphasis towards shape, line, form, and draws emphasis towards shape, line, form. That is the designs. It is originated during 6th century. With introduction of Buddhism. So it is kind of Buddhism art. With introduction of Buddhism, it was originated. Practice of Ikebana became a form of meditation. It became a form of meditation for Jain Buddhist priests. Jain Buddhist priests by 13th century. So what happened? It was introduced in 6th century and has a great influence by Buddhism, and by 13th century it has become a type of meditation, doing meditation in there, and it is mainly done by Jain Buddhist priests. Now, which principles are there? So principles of Ikebana. First of all, no discrimination should be there. That is why they focus on stems and leaves. Mainly we focus on flower, but so no discrimination. They also focus at the same level as flower and stems and leaves. Selfless mind. Making friends with words. Making friends with world, the nature, learn plants. Gain respect. Let me rub it. Gain respect. Sense all the time. That is the concept of Mahayana Buddhism. They used to worship Buddha with saints, so that's where it comes from, saints all the time. Departing from any harmful thoughts. No harmful thoughts should be there. Peaceful mind. Graceful mind. Close to the divine. So these are the reasons why they do Ikebana, or these are the main principles of Ikebana. So you can see there are many Buddhist ideas. So I hope you understand all this. So that is end of today's lecture. I hope you understand all the things. Do like, share and subscribe, and if you like it, for any queries you can comment. Keep making notes. There is so much hard work in doing this type of course, so please appreciate liking and subscribing. It helps me so much. That's all for today. Have a nice day. Thank you.